In Kyrgyz, we say mektep.
Why is it cute?
In Turkmenistan is kelle.
Kelle is very rude.
Yeah, we are rude language.
We're Turkic Avengers. Hello.
I've only heard a little bit of all of the languages, so I would say it's a bit hard to say at the moment, but maybe by the end I can answer that a little bit better.
I think so.
Yeah, because when everyone introduced themselves, I almost understood everything that everyone said.
Same, yeah.
Yeah. I think we're all Turkic languages, so we are really similar, but even, there's a saying that you can think of Turkic languages as like a tree and with different branches. So we're like the same root, different branches.
I personally been living in Turkey for a certain period of time, so yeah. But I think indeed Turkic languages are quite similar. Yeah, from the very historical background.
I think I've heard, for me personally, I understand the most Turkish. I can also understand Turkmen, and I can also understand Uzbek pretty well.
Azerbaijani, Turkish, and Kyrgyz is the languages that I hear the most. But the languages that I understand is, I think, all of them, but partially, because Uzbek language is kind of in the middle. We can also understand Kazakh and Kyrgyz, but also at the same time Turkish languages, other Turkish languages.
So you're like the middle of the tree. So like the branches, it kind of comes out, like you went straight up. That makes sense.
Yeah, for me, like I can understand Uzbek a little bit, but I can't really understand Kazakh.
Got it. Yeah. So you're more of a side branch.
Yeah.
Right.
From what I know, Turkish, Azerbaijani, and Turkmen, they're all the same branch of the... Yeah.
When I was in Uzbekistan, I used to speak with the local people. I can understand them, but they can't understand my spelling.
Because most of the people in Uzbekistan, they do speak Russian.
You guys are so cool. Oh my God.
We're Turkic Avengers.
In America, we say bread.
In Kyrgyz, we say nan.
In Turkey, we say ekmek.
In Azerbaijan, we say çörek.
In Uzbekistan, we say non.
In Turkmenistan, we say çörek.
So we do also say nan and çörek, but they're like, çörek is like a different type of bread, and nan is also a different type of bread.
When I think naan, now this could be English stupidity, just saying. When I think naan, I do think of that flat
It is, yeah.
bread, that like more, not pita bread, but you know what I mean, like that kind of style. So for the two countries that say naan specifically, is it just for that kind of bread, or is it for all breads?
For all types.
For all the breads. Okay. Just making sure.
Oh really? For me, I would say naan is also the flat bread.
Right.
We also call the flat bread naan.
There are different types of breads. For example, there is a square, I don't know, like it's a square shaped. We say it bukhanka, but in general, we just call it non.
Gotcha. Okay. The overall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we also say naan before it's cooked.
Oh.
Like raw. Yeah, we say naan like when it's raw, like just before to put it in like this
Oven?
Oven, yeah.
Right. It's pre-state.
Yeah, so after it's becoming çörek.
So their bread is just all uncooked. Got it. No, kidding. Got it. In America, we say dog.
Yeah, in Kyrgyz language, we say it.
So funny. In Turkish, we say köpek, but we also use it.
It's rude.
It is ruder, yeah.
In Azerbaijan, we say it.
In Uzbekistan, we say it, küçük, kopek.
Okay.
We also say küçük, but küçük is more rude.
Very rude.
And we also use küçük for like, kind of like the baby.
So like puppy versus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Got it.
But küçük is really like more rude in my
Really?
Küçük in Turkish means small.
Yeah, for us as well.
Yeah, küçük is small, but küçük is the dog.
To say small dog, we will say küçük köpek.
That means like kind of like you're swearing the dog.
Oh, really?
You're swearing at the dog.
Be careful out there, folks.
Okay.
So in my language, we say puppy is gujuk. Yeah. When it's like growing up, it's becoming it.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing eat. Is it more like an I sound?
IT.
IT, like, got it. Okay, so it's like an IE sound, like mixed a little in my brain. Okay, because I was hearing this and I was like, guys.
No eating.
Oh my God.
No eat the dog.
Yeah, so like IT. Got it. Okay, cool. In America, we say fire.
In our language, we say ot.
Fire would be ateş or alev.
In Azerbaijan, we say od, we say ateş, we say alov.
In Uzbek, we say ut or olov.
They are same as mine. It's ot and alo.
Which is like the similar
Yeah,
alev,
so
olov.
Pronunciation varies. That's it.
Yeah, it seems so. It seems so. And like, what's the focused letter, let's say? In English, we say school.
In Kyrgyz, we say mektep.
Why is it cute?
In school, we will say okul, but we also do use mehtap as well.
In Azerbaijan, we say mektep.
In Uzbekistan, we say maktab.
In Turkmenistan, we say mektep and oku.
For us, mehtap is not like used these days. Like it's okul, which we use. Mehtap is more like the older generation. They will call it mehtap.
Oku, like you're already in institutions, something. We say oku, like university,
So for higher education.
higher education. Lower, it's mektep.
Oh, interesting.
That makes sense. School versus university in a way, or college/university.
Oh, wow. We can say it all together.
Yeah. Should we? Shall we try? Can we try? All of us at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Bir, iki, üç.
Exactly the same. Yeah. Okay.
Should we try to 5? Not me
Up to
having
5?
fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. It's the same.
In my language, I think it's a bit various pronunciation. We say bash.
We say beş.
You say
Yeah,
beş.
yeah.
Say
Besh,
besh.
right? Your one's besh?
Besh.
Bash. It's not A, it's actually A.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, that makes. I didn't expect it to be exactly the same. I like that though. That's cool.
Oh yeah, usually numbers are the most difficult part of languages. In Korean, it has like 2 different. In French, there is like 45 is like 2 multiply 20 plus something. It's really difficult. So
You gotta be good at math. All right, cool. So in English, it would be to laugh.
In Kyrgyz, we say gulu.
in Turkish, we say gülmek.
In Azerbaijan, we say gülmek.
In Uzbekistan, we say kulmak.
In Turkmenistan, we say gulmek.
Yeah.
The same thing.
The same. They are using with the g, and our sound is k.
Yeah, just the like what's focus. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of similar words today. Got it. Okay. I can understand why you guys understand a lot of each other's words easily.
Honestly, to me, it sounds like we're all speaking the same language but different accents. Like,
Yeah.
I would understand what you mean, but to me, it will sound like, oh, you have an accent. Like, this is not Turkish, but I would understand what you mean, you know?
Right. Yeah, it's giving more like dialects rather than language gaps at this point.
I mean, it
obviously
is
it's not.
kinda because it's the same root language.
Right.
And like different versions of the same root language, so.
Right. I think also this curated version of words too is probably even more so. In America, we say fish.
In Kyrgyz, we say balık.
In Turkish, we say balık.
In Azerbaijan, we say balık.
In Uzbekistan, we say balık.
In Turkmenistan, we say balık.
That's so basically how much like is in all of that's the only difference in every single one. Got it, cool. In English we say river.
In Kyrgyz, we say darıya.
Wait, I always confuse river and
Lake.
lake.
It's a derya.
Dere, then dere, okay. I have other people, I don't even have to look now. In Turkish, we say dere.
In Azerbaijan, we say çay.
We also say chai, we also have chai.
Oh. In Uzbekistan, we say daryo.
In Turkmenistan, we say derya.
This had more of a variety, I would say.
We also have darya, but for rivers, we would say çay.
I mean instantly. I was like chai tea.
It's exactly the same spelling, but it just means 2 things. It means chai and then it means chai.
So context.
Yeah.
You just need
Yeah.
context to know. Yeah, that makes sense then. Who's drinking tea by the rivers? It's a little that would be a little weird.
Chai da chai içerim.
Yeah. In English, you'd say snow.
In Kyrgyz, we say kar.
In Turkish, we say kar.
In Azerbaijan, we say gar.
In Uzbekistan, we say qar.
In Turkmenistan, we say kar.
So I heard car, and then like more of a G sound-ish
Yeah.
with you guys. Yeah, like a CK sound. Yeah.
We do have more g, h, but also like some Turkish languages have it too. So I think compared to Turkish, it is rougher, but I don't know if compared to other languages, it would be considered rougher than the others.
Yeah, we have like some soft letters like soft G. That is like the reason we have those letters is to make the words sound more smooth. So that's why maybe Turkish will be a bit softer. But yeah, I understand what she means that.
In English, you'd say child.
In Kyrgyz, we say bala.
Child will be in Turkish çocuk.
In Azerbaijan, we say uşak. We also say bala.
In Uzbekistan, we say bola.
In Turkmenistan, we say çağa.
Definitely the most different.
Everything is different. Bala, it's mostly we use for cute expression for some. Even we can use for the girlfriends.
Bala is more like baby, yeah. It's like baby.
Is there a version of like a kid? Like more the kid sound rather than child? Is there a version of that or not? Or is that just an English only thing?
We also do have çağı, I think. But it's like çağa.
Çağa,
Yeah, we have çağı.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's like really small baby.
Is it like a newborn baby?
Yeah, kinda.
Got it.
I think it's up to 10, 11 years.
Yeah, in my language, we do have çağı, but people either don't really use it or I think it means like really like baby.
Oh, okay.
But we usually say uşak.
We also use uşak, but then uşak is a different word for us. Uşağım is like someone that you're acquainted with, my friend type of thing. But then that is like not widely used. There is like one region uses that. But like English, we also have baby, bebek, child is çocuk, and then a teenager will be ergen. Like we also have that, the level, yeah.
In our country, I think depending on the city, every region, they have their own version of bola. For example, in one region, they would say bacha. In other, they can say bala, bola, bolacha. I think it depends on the region in our country.
Also uşak in like more maybe southern regions, they use it as expression of the lil, something small amount. It's small amount, it's uşak.
In Kyrgyzstan, we say gossip.
Oh, really?
It's a gossip. Yeah. Uşak means gossip.
Ushok in our language means like the bread, what it means, like when you eat bread, there's something spread.
Okay. Like
Yeah, breadcrumbs.
Yeah, crumbs,
yeah.
crumbs of the bread, and that means that ushak.
Oh, so interesting.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be the same as English. English is flour. It's
Yeah, in Kyrgyz, we say gul.
Oh, really? In Turkish, we say çiçek.
in Azerbaijan, we say gül, but we also have çiçek.
In Uzbekistan, we say gul, or we also have çiçek.
Gül is a type of flower for us. You know the red
Rose?
rose? Yeah, rose is gül.
Did you find the similarity with the laughing and flower?
oh my god, no. Please remind me.
It's a gülmek. So when you asking someone to laugh, you say gül.
Oh, to like
Love.
the mix of the oh, I get it.
Yeah, in my language as well, it's gül.
Oh, that's kind of cute. That's actually really cute. Aww. In English, it's cloud.
In Kyrgyz, we say bulut.
In Turkish, we say bulut.
In Azerbaijan, we say bulut.
In Uzbekistan, we say bulut.
In Turkmenistan, we say bulut.
That could have been in unison too. Okay, got it. In English, it's gold.
In Kyrgyz, we say. Wait. Can you say what is
Altın?
Altın.
Sorry.
So funny, we don't even have to check.
I'm sorry, I'm bilingual.
No. It was. I just like how you knew it was definitely gonna be the same.
I'm really glad I'm sitting here because sometimes I don't remember the words, but they
Exactly.
say, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the
That's so true.
In Turkish, we say altın.
In Azerbaijan, we say gızıl.
In Uzbekistan, we say altın or tilla.
In Turkmenistan, we say altın or kızıl. We are spelling like tougher. We spell the instead of z.
Right. So
Yeah, I say like gızıl.
She said kızıl. In my language, it's kızıl.
that's where I think the claims are coming that you have the harshest one of the languages because this is like a lighter version. It sounds like.
I think just in my language, we are not spelling S and Z, T and H in America.
the?
It's S is the.
Yeah.
Z is the.
I get it now. Okay,
Do you also
that
use
makes sense.
kızıl for color? Like
Yeah,
the color
yeah.
red?
Kızıl,
Because
yeah.
we have kızıl, but it only means red.
Yeah, it's
Or
on-
when you mention someone with
Yeah.
red hair, it's kızıl saç.
Yeah.
So similar.
In English, it's time.
In Kyrgyz, it's waqt.
In Turkish, we say zaman or vakit.
In Azerbaijan, it's vaxt or what was it? Zaman, yeah.
In Uzbekistan, we say waqt.
In Turkmenistan, we say waqt.
You know, it's actually, you hear waqt, but it's written like ubaqt.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. So the first time when you said it, I heard it as walk it. And I was like, that's not it. And I was like hearing it about it, I was like, yeah, I got that screwed up. Okay. In English, it's head.
In Kyrgyz, it's bash.
In Turkish, it's either baş or kafa.
In Azerbaijan, it's bash.
In Uzbekistan, it's bosh.
In Turkmenistan, it's kelle.
Kalla, what is that? Kalla is very rude.
We are root language.
Like the
part-
skull?
Yeah, the skull, yeah.
God.
The kelle is more skull in my language.
But when you
But
say
bash
kalla,
is
it's
just
very,
like the part.
very rude, and yeah, you better use.
But when we complain to mother that we have a headache, we say kelle ağrıyor.
Oh. Kelly is for us skull too.
In English, it's blood.
In Kyrgyz, it's kan.
In Turkish, it's kan.
In Azerbaijan, it's gan.
In Uzbekistan, it's qon.
In Turkmenistan, it's gan.
Like,
Yeah. But those two, it's giving, it's giving gun energy.
it was really cool to see each other's difference and also similarities. And I felt so familiar at the same time.
It's usually really difficult doing those videos because people are like, oh, why don't you say this, or why didn't you mention? But then now that I have my Turkic friends over here, whenever she mentioned before me, I'm like, oh, we have that too. Let me mention that as well. So I really like it. I'm happy.
Yeah, I think for me it was sometimes she had a different version and they had a different version, but we had both of them. For example, like time, it was like they said vaxt, but you said zaman, but for us we used both.
Okay.
So it was pretty interesting to see that. I'm really glad these two were sitting in front of me because sometimes I would be like, what was this word? And then they would say, and I was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, I think I can agree with her. I'm really glad that they are sitting in front of me before me, because you know, when I didn't remember the word, I was just processing in my mind, you know, oh, what was that word? What versions did we have? Yeah, but it was really interesting to see the differences.
Yeah.
I think I'm the most happiest one here. Yeah, so it was really interesting. It's a good experience to sit here. It's my pleasure.
Well, it was really cool because there was so many words that were, you can't say exactly the same, but you know what I mean. Like even just down to one letter being slightly a bit harsher pronounced or a bit softer.
I mean, yeah, pronunciation would be like close, but then the way it's spelled is quite different.
Is it?
Actually.
So it's just a hearing thing and a speaking thing rather than a reading, writing thing.
Some of these languages have different letters than Turkish.
Also like alphabet.
Turkish doesn't have, like the alphabet is also different.
See, this is why I like these kind of shows. We learn new stuff. But that was really, really cool. Also, the 1, 2, 3 was wild.
I know, that was so funny.
Holly, I think it would be you, and I don't know if that's by design because you guys are right next to each other and remembering stuff, but it felt like softer and then a little bit harder in terms of like consonant pronunciation. So I would say maybe that's the case.
Well,
Yeah.
it will be Azerbaijani.
Technically.
That is, like, more
just
similar.
Based on these words, just based on these words.
I feel like, but then that's what I also thought. I feel like our pronunciation is really similar. Like the way we say things, like we say with the same amount of like strongness, like the same vocal power. And we ended up being neighbors, so.
That was cool. That was cool.
Today we compared 5 different Turkic languages.
If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below.
See you next time. Bye.